Hello Scorpio, it is Lisa, and here is your March 10th to 16th, 2025 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, so Scorpio, let's see what the overall message is for you today. So the overall message is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is all about not limiting your thinking and not settling. It's about thinking big. The world is your oyster. You have it in the palm of your hand. You can create it into what you want. So you need to stop doubting, you need to stop limiting, and you need to stop settling. And, you know, this is all in perspective, right? What your sky the limit is may be different than mine, but you just can't limit. Like if you're not happy and you want more in your life, you need to go towards it. You need to not just say, you know what, never gonna have that, never gonna happen. I'm just gonna settle for being unhappy and being here, right? And it's like, no, you need to think big and you need to go forward. So what is the challenge with this week? It is the Judgment card, which is all about stepping out of your comfort zone and going for it, like this whole new phase, right? So you're having a hard time. For some of you, it may be this whole new phase that's happening. It could be world events. It could be certain things where it's kind of like, I'm having a hard time with all this, you know, whole new ball game that we're dealing with here. So it's making you feel like you're having a limited mindset, like, okay, we're limited now, or things are limited now, right? It could be a phase that's happening within your life, not within world events. And this whole new phase is making you think that you have to settle or that you're limited because of certain things. It could be having a child and you're like, okay, I'm limited now. I can't do the things that I want to achieve. And it's like, no, you can still do it, right? It's still kind of bigger. You just might have to come out of the place you were and go into a new way of doing things, right? Which may end up leading you to really amazing things. So it's that kind of thing where it's, you have to come out of this comfort zone that you've been in and move into this new phase, accepting it. But it's just a challenge for you to do that. So what do you need to focus on as you move forward? Yeah, so interesting. So the Queen of Pentacles, Scorpio, is all about creating a flow, not holding on too tightly because you're worried or thinking you need more of something in order to move forward. So it can be, this card is traditionally about money, but it doesn't have to be. It's whatever makes you secure in the material world. So you can be like, you know what, I'm afraid to spend money. I'm hoarding my money, so money doesn't flow in, right? So it's kind of like, oh, I can't make those changes. I can't go forward because I need more money. If I just had more money, then I could do what I want to do. And there's ways to do things without having that, right? So you have to kind of step forward and come out of your comfort zone to kind of grow your security, and rather than thinking you either need more of something to be secure or you have to hold on to something that you don't want to be secure. So you're really limiting yourself, you're blocking things, even though you want more, right? Traditionally, the Queen of Pentacles is kind of like, you got to spend money to make money, but don't overspend. And don't think you need money to move forward. You can find ways of moving forward without, the abundant amount of money that you want. You want more money to come in, but by not moving forward, you're actually blocking it from coming in. So it's all about focusing on this and focusing on creating a flow, right? For some people out there, if you are out of balance with it, where you're spending too much money, you need to kind of buckle down and say, you know what? I'm going to spend within balance. I'm going to create a flow. So I'm not overspending. Because I'm actually, by doing that, I'm limiting my life, right? Even though you think you have abundance of stuff, you really have no security. So it's about kind of, having a balance, creating a flow rather than being out of balance, right? And that's what it's all about. So focusing on having balance and creating a flow with security in the material world, whatever that is for you. And then what you do not see coming, Scorpio, is balance coming in, breaking some bad habits. it can be some legal things that work out for you, but it is really about balance, all about balance. And that's sort of the energy I have. When you're stuck in a certain phase in like this and it's time for you to move forward, it kind of balances you out more. When you're stuck, you're out of balance, right? When you're afraid to move forward, when you're thinking you can't move forward and you're settled and you're unhappy, you're out of balance. But when you start to take steps forward, baby steps forward, and start to kind of focus on balance, focus on creating a flow, then you become balanced and things start to really flow into your life. Okay. So it's a very interesting week. I think it's just, March, there's just kind of this phase of going, pushing forward towards our goals and other things that are happening in the world. And it's just kind of creating this strange energy. Last week, the energy was insane, especially for my empath friends out there. But it just feels like this week is kind of like this phase of moving forward. And some people are a little farther ahead. Other people are working through it. So it just feels like you guys just have to watch that you don't limit yourself and that you find new ways of moving forward and that you create balance while you move forward. And that will really not limit your life and things will start to flow. Okay, so an interesting phase for sure. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. It really, really helps me grow my channel. I truly appreciate it. Have a fabulous week, Scorpio, and I'll talk to you soon.
Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken.